Hi there, I'm Amy Jones and I'm recording this video to let you know about my experience working with Saskia. I had such a fabulous time working with Saskia. She completely shifted my fertility journey. I was on my fertility journey for over 2 years. The first year, we saw a fertility doctor. We did the typical fertility processes. We did letrozole, multiple rounds of IUIs, and the doctor told us that our next step would be IVF. And deep in my heart, I just felt intuitively that IVF was not the next step for me. So I started seeking alternative methods. I'm already big into yoga and meditation, so those were a deep part of my practice. I live a very healthy lifestyle, so I had done most of the fertility boosting methods, but I was doing acupuncture, but what I really hadn't touched on was working on myself, looking inward and seeing what may be preventing me from getting pregnant. What emotions was I carrying? What stories and past beliefs was I carrying that were holding me back or holding my baby back from coming in? And intuitively, again, I could feel that there was some work for me to do on myself. So I started researching and I found Saskia and started working with her. And immediately it felt so right. We did a lot of work on healing my womb, work to make it a fertile and really wonderful, comfortable, warm place for my baby to come into. And that was something I hadn't addressed previously. I hadn't looked at my womb and even, talked to it and cared for it as this is the home where my baby will live. And it needs to be a place that isn't cold, dark, for the baby to want to come in. I needed to look at some of these beliefs I had in my past, about myself, but also just about pregnancy and being a mom, that being a mom takes all your time. Being a mom takes away from you being successful or having a good career. A lot of beliefs that I was kind of subconsciously holding and not really recognizing that, again, those are things that could be preventing my baby from coming in. So Saskia helped in so many ways at looking at areas that I hadn't thought to address. She is so warm. She's has such a positive, light personality. She makes you feel confident on your journey, and that was one of the biggest shifts that I saw. Is as soon as I started working with her, I knew my baby was coming. I didn't know when, I didn't know how, but I knew my baby was coming. And that's a wonderful feeling that shifts everything on the fertility journey when you just have faith and can trust that your baby is on the way. So work with Saskia if you can. She's a wonderful, wonderful person and will support you on this journey. All my love.